Aaliyah, let's start with you. Career numbers all over the place today, points, rebounds, blocks. Um, what was going well? What did you see that you kind of were able to kind of exploit a little bit?
We were able to convert off their defensive miscommunications. I feel like earlier on in the game, got a lot of buckets down low. Teammates were finding me. But it wasn't only me. Everyone, I think, stepped up every time they touched the court in the first half and just contributed. We always had a spark. And I think that we were the aggressor in the first half and we started the game how we wanted to.
Big game, a lot of eyes, a lot of, different gym, a lot of more people here. Was there a little bit of juice?
Oh, absolutely. You could hear it from from the intro, sorry. But yeah, it just sucks that we couldn't get the dub here, especially Capital One. I know a lot of Mystics fans came out and showed out for us, so we appreciate that. But yeah, it was electric, it was hype, all that.
Uh, Tori, two-parter for you. Um, what changed in that third quarter? You guys were super efficient in that first half, and then kind of the offense kind of shots stopped falling.
Yeah.
What changed, number one, and number two, another good one off the bench from you. Look, you looked aggressive. How did you want to come in and I guess how did you want to come and approach it today?
Yeah, to piggyback off what Lee said, we were the aggressors in the first half. And I think we weren't the aggressors in the second half. And I think that showed. We stopped getting shots on goal, and they capitalized on our turnovers, on us, passing up shots. I take ownership. There's times I passed up shots, and they capitalize on it. They capitalize on it, and that just can't happen. We gotta put two halves together. Our first half looked great, but one half ain't enough. One half is not going to win the game. And I think that was the difference in the game today. Two halves.
Tori, there was one huddle down the stretch. You looked pretty animated, and Eric was in here talking too about in the locker room, how there are a lot of voices speaking, including yours. What kind of leadership role are you taking right now? What are you saying to your teammates, as a vet, in this moment?
Yeah, for me, I try to focus in on not just speaking, but actions. Leading by actions along with the words. I think it's a two-way street. I think we need both of them. So I can't tell my teammates to go out and be aggressive and I'm being soft. That's why I take ownership in the second half. I wasn't as aggressive as I was in the first half, settling a little bit, passing up shots, not as aggressive on defense. But I mean, I think, like I said, that was the turning point. Us not being as aggressive on both ends of the floor in the second half.
And then, Aaliyah talked a little bit about her game, but Tori, what did you see as her teammate from Aaliyah tonight?
Yeah, I just need everyone to know when everyone's talking about the rookie class, don't forget her name. She made a statement today. She makes a statement every day. She comes in, she works hard, she puts her head down, she and works. Like I just think that she needs a little bit more talk, and she doesn't let that get to her. Like that she doesn't let that affect her. She comes in, she works. And I love seeing it. I love having her as a teammate on and off the floor.
Oh yeah. Uh, I know throughout your career you've played at a lot of high level basketball, very elite programs, and I'm sure being in this situation isn't something you're necessarily used to. What type of maybe, I'm gonna say coping mechanisms, maybe mental exercises are you kind of going through to kind of navigate this different area that you're finding yourself?
Yeah, it's my first season. I didn't really know what to expect coming into it. Obviously not the start of the season, how the whole team, not even just me, but the whole team, how it played out. But I think as a collective, we're just trying to do next play mentality. And I think that we struggle with that within 40 minutes. There's sometimes where we're aggressive. We're not as aggressive on the offensive end. We get it back on the defensive end and vice versa. But I think not only me, but I think everyone as a collective, we just try to limit our mistakes and just try to capitalize off of the opponent's mistakes so that we could play to our strengths.
Thank you. Tori, you've been on a lot of different teams that have gone a variety of directions throughout the years. How close do you think this team is to kind of breaking through and getting over that hump?
Yeah, we just take it one game at a time, and these games come so fast that we don't have time to hang our head. No one feels sorry for us. We just got to do it, and whatever that looks like, we gotta figure it out. But we just need one. All it takes is one, and we have a great opportunity tomorrow. Um, we'll learn from today, but we got to focus on tomorrow. And I think that got to be the mentality, like focus on the next opportunity and take advantage of that.
In the back.
Yeah, for either of you, Eric came in, kind of voiced his frustrations, but the one thing he's very prideful of is no one has put their head down. The team continues to stay together. Why do you think that's been the case so far?
Because we feel how close that next opportunity is. I mean, it just feels like, we're showing what we're capable of, whether it's in one quarter, one half, but we got to figure it out how to put a game together. We're right there. And I think we feel that. And I think people can see that. Obviously the record doesn't reflect that, but we feel it. We're that much closer, so we got to work that much harder.
And then secondly, what do these next 24 hours look like in order to get ready for Indiana tomorrow? Is there a little bit of reward knowing that you've got another game less than a day away at this point to kind of flip the script and be able to get back on the court?
For sure. I think the next 24 hours is just right now to rest, recover, then get up tomorrow morning, watch film and prepare for the next team. Like, as Tori said, there's no time to feel sorry for ourselves. We gotta move on. We gotta continue doing our job, and our job is to get the win tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Tiana Sermons of the GNBA and WNBA Her Time to Play. I know this was definitely a stressful game. Really good, playing really hard. And even though it resulted in a loss, what do you think really just keeps you driving and pushing yourself to try and win these games?
Like I said before, just how close we are, but close ain't gonna get it done. But I genuinely love my job. I genuinely love my teammates, and it's just, it's bigger than myself. I play hard for my teammates. I play hard for the city and, my family and what I represent. But I mean, we come in and we work hard. Aaliyah comes in and she works hard. Ariel comes in and she works hard. So when I look to the left and the right of me and I see that, that makes me want to go just that much harder. And that's enough motivation for me.
I agree with everything Tori's saying. Because it's true. As we were saying, the record doesn't show, but like every game we're there. We're in it. We work hard every single play. I think at times like we just want the win so bad that, we make a mistake, but it's an effort play. It's still an effort play. And we're right there. We got it. We just gotta stay together, cancel out the outside noise and just lock in and execute.
And just one more real quick question. Despite all the, upset energy and like the loss, what are some like positive lookouts or outlooks that you get from playing the games and even just being with your teammates?
I guess being in the WNBA is probably one of the hardest jobs to have. So I'm just truly honored to say I'm in my 8th season. And just to see where the trajectory of the league, where the league is right now and where the league is going. I'm just blessed. I have a blessed opportunity and I never want to take that for granted. I've been on the other side before. So being in this situation, like I said, I never want to take any day for granted. And so just going in and, representing this great organization that I play for and the great teammates I have around me.
Yeah, it's a process. Everyone talks about like what's the welcome to the W moment as a rookie, and I don't think it's just one moment. I think it's a journey, and each and every game I reflect and I'm like, one game comes but one game goes by but another game's coming, so like you can't really just dwell or look back on what ifs. You just got to go out there and do it. And to be surrounded by great vets and surrounded by this team, even though we're not getting the results we want, I feel like I'm still improving each and every game, each and every day, and they're uplifting me, and we're holding each other accountable. So it's more than I can ask for.
Thank you.
Sure.
For you, Aaliyah, how important has it been to really, step up to the plate for Shakira, obviously missing this game, and kind of try to fill in for her shoes and, make your presence felt and make sure that, you bring what she could have brought tonight as well?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just ready for anything. That's how I train. That's how I prepare. If I'm called up in the first 5, the second 5, just whatever. Any opportunity, I'm gonna make sure that I give it 110% effort. So yeah, Kira's out for us right now. She helps contribute a lot. She's a great impact for our team, but we don't want that energy to drop. So if it's me or if it's someone else, we just want to contain that and keep pushing that momentum. And we don't want there to be a divide.
Any other questions? I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.